ṣẹlẹ̀ happen. US ti bójú bàbá Tinubu jẹ́ o. Kí ló dé? Èyí táwọn US ṣe yìí lágbára òṣèwé náà ti gbọ́. Okay. US hold votes to withhold 100% of aid to Nigeria over Christian persecution. An amendment sponsored by United States Congressman Gregory Stobel to withhold all US assistance to Nigeria until the country meets specific conditions to tackle violence has been adopted by the House of Representatives. Ew. Announcing the vote on X, Stobel wrote, "My amendment to withhold 100% of US aid to Nigeria until its government stops the slaughter of Christians has passed." American taxpayers should never bankroll governments that turn a blind eye while Christians are abducted, tortured, and murdered. No more wasteful foreign aid. Hey, Laura Kosha. Gbogbo ìrànlọ́wọ́ pátápátá tí ìlú Amẹ́ríkà gbogbo wa la mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ń ṣọwọ́ sí gbogbo country káàkiri. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń supply Nigeria tí wọ́n fi ń support wa yálà lówó àti ní everything. Wọ́n ti pass bill ní house of rep wọn o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ṣe final. Wọ́n ní 100%. Wọ́n ti cancel everything. Kò sí help kankan látọ̀dọ̀ US government sí ìjọba bàbá Tinubu àbí sí Nigeria under ìjọba bàbá Tinubu. Nítorí kíni o? Wọ́n nítorí wọ́n ti wọ́n bàbá Tinubu títí kó stop terrorism tó wà ní Nigeria, especially láti máa pa àwọn Christian. Wọ́n ní bàbá Tinubu ò rí ṣe, wọ́n wá tẹ̀síwájú. Kí ọ̀rọ̀ mi lè yé, ó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó kúkú gbọ́ lẹ́nu wọn fúnra wọn. Àbí tẹ̀lé mi wá wo fídíò.
I rise in strong support for my amendment to increase the withholding threshold for assistance to Nigeria from 50% to 100%, while keeping in place benchmarks that demand Nigeria take effective steps to address the violence and persecution that continue to devastate the country. Nigeria has faced a horrific wave of violence that its corrupt government has failed to address. For years, and especially in recent months, Christians and other religious minorities in Nigeria have been subjected to violence and terrorism at the hands of extremists operating with impunity. Christian women and girls continue to be abducted, assaulted, tortured, and killed. Their churches are burned, and entire communities are erased. If the aid conditions included in the bill are important enough to withhold half of all the funding to the Nigerian government, then they are important enough to withhold all of the funding. The generosity of our taxpayers is a reflection of the American values we hold so firmly. Never should we allow their hard-earned tax dollars to be funneled to corrupt regimes that fail to uphold religious freedom, fail to adequately confront terrorism, and fail to protect the innocent from persecution. So why are we rewarding a government that fails to meet such a basic obligation? This amendment is simple. It does not remove the aid conditions in the bill, but only strengthens such conditions. But most importantly, it upholds a principle that all recipients of American taxpayer assistance should follow, that they must prove they are willing and able to respond to violence before receiving any funding. Simply put, meet the standard before receiving support. That is the accountability the American taxpayer deserves. Foreign aid should never be a reward for failure. So as our national debt is fast approaching 40 trillion, why on earth are we still allowing ourselves to go further into debt by rewarding corrupt foreign governments that tolerate terrorism within their borders? When churches are burned, women and girls are abducted, and terrorists operate with near impunity, that is not merely an internal disturbance, it is a direct assault on the freedoms our nation claims to defend, which our foreign assistance must reflect and uphold. This is not about punishing the Nigerian people. It is about demanding accountability for their government's complacency and ensuring that our foreign aid is leveraged to defend, reflect, and uphold American values. Even the underlying bill recognizes the Nigerian government's failure to meet the standard, yet it still allows for half of the funding to be released anyways. My amendment withholds all funds until they meet basic standards. Accountability can never be divided, nor should we allow anyone to exploit the generosity of the American taxpayer. I urge my colleagues to uphold accountability in our foreign aid spending and to vote for my amendment. I reserve.
President Bola Tinubu kí ló máa wá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé gbogbo aid náà tí wọ́n tí America àti every other foreign country tí wọ́n náà fi support Nigeria citizen ẹjọ́ ìjọ́ wo ló kan family ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kájọ fetí gbọ́. Wọ́n stop ẹ o kò kan ìdí ó kan family ẹ ni. Okay. àwọn fámìlì tí ò tiẹ̀ wà wí ẹ̀ wípé Amẹ́ríkà o as a government o wọ́n fọwọ́ ránṣẹ́ sí Nàìjíríà yálà monetary wise àbí material. Ẹnu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹnu òde máa gbọ́ wípé ó mọ̀ ipá àwọn Amẹ́ríkà náà wọ́n náà fẹ́ wá support Nigeria government láti eradicate terrorists. Okay. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣàdédé la rí wọn báyìí o wá ti máa lọ sí bí èmọ́ tí ń sìn wọn náà ti kẹ́rù wọn ti kó gbogbo ẹrù wọn àmọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn àti bàbá Tinubu àti ìjọba bàbá Tinubu wọ́n ṣáà ti fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ wọ́n ti padà lọ sílùú wọn. Àbálọ àbábọ̀ ìyẹn báyìí America government wọ́n ti jókòó wọ́n vote bí wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe nu house ní Nàìjíríà bí tí wọ́n vote ṣé ìwọ tó bá sọ pé yes say nay ìwọ tó bá ṣe yes say nay báwo ni bàbá Goodluck ṣe máa ń sọ yẹn say nay say yẹ́yẹ́ wọ́n ṣáà ti ṣe yẹ́yẹ́ nínú house l'Amẹ́ríkà báyìí wọ́n níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé dúró ni wípé àwọn l'Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní bí akúra. Ìwọ tó dẹ̀ wà l'Amẹ́ríkà tó ń wò mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ you can bear me witness. Wọ́n lè ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí akúra ni tẹ̀dẹ̀ máa san tax. Wọ́n lára owó táàkì tí gbogbo ará Amẹ́ríkà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí wọ́n san òun ni wọ́n ti mú ìdìdì tí wọ́n fi ń support tí wọ́n ti mú owó àti gbogbo materials tó fi ń support Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní ṣùgbọ́n nítorí ìjọba bàbá Tinubu wọ́n ti wọ́nu wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n stop kí wọ́n yé pa àwọn Christian mọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní bàbá Tinubu ò rí ṣe for this reason wọ́n ní gbogbo support tó ń wá láti ìlú Amẹ́ríkà yálà lówó àbí material àbí name it anything 100% wọ́n ti stop ẹ̀ láti sìn lọ stop tó jẹ́ sí wípé ìjọba bàbá Tinubu kò ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ sí anything láti Amẹ́ríkà. Mẹ́hìn ẹwẹ́nu lẹ́wẹ́nu kọ́ ẹ wo bí tí ìwà àtẹ̀mí ta bára wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ jókínlẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó bá stop support wọn láti Amẹ́ríkà tí wọ́n fún Nàìjíríà àti iye ọdún tó ti fún Nàìjíríà tí Nàìjíríà ti ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn jọ ṣó mọ family kàmáàtì ẹ̀ sọ pé ìwà àtẹ̀mí benefited from it jọ ṣó mọ family kọ̀ọ̀kan tó benefit from it tó súnmọ́ ẹ̀ bèbè tí la fi ń gbọ́ ṣèbí tó bá ti gbà rí ara wọn náà ti ń pa àwọn politicians àtàwọn religious leaders àti àwọn monarch àwọn lọ́balọ́ba àwọn ni wọ́n ń pín láàrin ara wọn kò sí kankan táwọn aráàlú tá a rí kí wá ní tiwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ó pẹ́kẹ́ tó stop ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn àṣírí tí mo sọ fún ẹ wípé ó máa tú òun náà ló ń rí yóò jẹ́ àjọ máa le bá ǹjọ́ ó jẹ́ mọ̀ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́ rògbòdìyàn tó wà nù Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe kékeré rògbòdìyàn tó wà nù Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ especially from the northern part wàá rí wípé mostly àwọn fídíò mi from the because àwọn gangan ni wọ́n dá Nàìjíríà rú that is why tó ṣe ní máa stop láti máa gbọ́ ìròyìn láti northern part of Nigeria àwọn ní issue wa okay southern àwọn ló dá wàhálà alẹ́ yàtọ̀ fún northern àwọn ní